Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1970 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Seattle Pilots and the Oakland Athletics at the Oakland Coliseum. On the mound for the Pilots today is Jerry Stephenson, whose record is 5-7 with a 4.92 ERA, and pitching for the A's is Paul Gilliford, whose record is 1-6 with an 8.17 ERA. Yeah, don't let that 8.17 ERA fool you. I'm sure he'll probably pitch the game of his life today. And he's a left-hander. We faced a left-hander yesterday in Vita Blue. He totally shut us down. And our bullpen, Broadbender, first of all, gave up 5 runs in what is, I'm assuming, his last start as a Pilot. And then our bullpen broke down late. We also had some defensive issues. And we ended up losing 11-2 yesterday. A 1-6 pitcher with an 8.17 ERA sounds good, but I don't have any positive mojo for that type of game today. We'll see how that plays out here momentarily. Just as a reminder, we do have the All-Star game coming up here shortly in just a couple of days. The game will be played in Cincinnati at Riverfront. So we get to see a National League park. That's always fun. And then the day after the All-Star game, we'll advance these 2 games as normal, these 2 days as normal to get to the White Sox series. So before we play the White Sox, we will have a supplementary video in which we will trade away all of the players that we have on our team that have expiring contracts. I mean, that's the goal, right? Is to get rid of a lot of these mediocre players who have not served us well now or for the future. And so that's probably going to be a long video. I don't foresee doing a second video that day. We will just be focusing on improving the team, getting rid of our contracts, and seeing if we can't get 1 or 2 big names onto the team to build on as our younger players are still, moving up through the system. So that'll take place after the All-Star game in a separate video, maybe even on the next day. Okay. All right. So having said that, let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along, like and or subscribe to the channel. We are on, a 4-game losing streak, and every single game has been over in the first inning. As we've given up big runs. I guess I'm concerned about that with Jerry Stephenson, who's pitching today. The A's have absolutely crushed him. A .321 batting average, a .405 on-base percentage. That's 121 plate appearances. Jack DeLauro will not be available out of the pen. He's the one that got tagged for all the runs, but they were unearned. I think one of the 5 runs was earned in that 7th inning yesterday. But he did pitch multiple innings. He will not be available. Everybody else in the pen is good to go. Paul Gilliford is a lefty. We have our lineup in there versus lefties. Rodriguez will play third today instead of Rollins. Manny Sanguillen back in there after having a day off. Duffy Dyer had to start yesterday. He'll also get to start tomorrow to give Manny Sanguillen an extra couple days off during the All-Star break. Jesus ALOU will be in there in left field as Joey Pep will get the day off as well. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Seattle Pilots. Batting leadoff in center field is Tommie, AGEE. Batting second at second base is Gary Sutherland. Batting third at first base is Deron Johnson. Batting cleanup in right field is Bill Robinson. Batting fifth in left field is Jesus ALOU. Batting sixth at third base is Aurelio Rodriguez. Batting seventh and catching is Manny Sanguillen. Batting eighth at shortstop is Mark Belanger. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Jerry Stephenson. Okay, Paul Gilliford making his 12th start. He is now their number 3 starter in their rotation. He's 1-6 with that. .817 ERA that we mentioned. He's got 9 more walks and strikeouts, and opponents are batting .351 against him. I mean, I love all of this for us today. I just feel like this is going to be the one game that he gets where he, throws a one-hit shutout. We've got a fastball topping out at 87 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 41.5%. Despite all those terrible stats, he's got 2 great pitches. He's got a changeup 86 rated and a fastball rated 83. Overall rated an 89 with a command of 99. How is that possible to have more walks and strikeouts and have a command of 99? I just don't get it. The 25-year-old lefty is arbitration eligible at the end of the 1972 season. Look at his log. He's given up 7 runs and 8 runs in his last 2 starts versus the Senators and the Yankees. We faced him back on May 26th, and we put some big runs up on him. He went 6 1/3, giving up 6 runs, 11 hits, a couple of walks. He hit a batter as well, and that was his 3rd loss of the year. So I like that we've had some success against him. Now their lineup I just don't get. Sal Bando's got the day off, so they're putting Ernie FAZIO at 3rd base, rated a 58. He has made 5 starts at 3rd. He has not made an error. Okay. Right field is also below league average. That is Champ Summers playing instead of Hank Aaron or Reggie Jackson. And behind the plate is the catcher Gene Tennis. All right, here we go. Tommie AGEE leading off versus Paul Gilliford. 0 for 2 in his career with a walk. AGEE hits a fly ball into left field. Close to the warning track. Turns out number 1. Next man up is Gary Sutherland. Between Sutherland and Johnson, they had the total of 6 hits yesterday. Sutherland floats it out to center. 2 down, and Deron Johnson hits a line drive to center. That's going to get down. No, it's going to be caught. Oh, no. I thought that was going to fall in for a hit. And, of course, the worst pitcher in the league gets a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Let's take a look at the A's lineup today. Batting leadoff at 3rd base is Ernie FAZIO. Batting 2nd and playing center field is Rick Monday. Batting 3rd in right field is Champ Summers. Batting cleanup and catching is Gene Tennis. Batting 5th at first base is Nate Colbert. Batting 6th in left field is Tommie Reynolds. Batting 7th at second base is Dick Green. Batting 8th at shortstop is Larry BOWA. And batting 9th is the pitcher Paul Gilliford. Okay, Jerry Stephenson making his 18th start. He is the only Pilots pitcher to make all of his starts this year. He is 5-7 with a .492 ERA. 69 strikeouts in 89 2/3 innings pitched. Fastball topping out at 96 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 40.5%. His fastball is his best pitch, rated an 88, and a sidearm curve rated an 85. A changeup rated a 61. Overall rating is a 79. The 26-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of the season. And I have something I want to pose to the people out there who play this game. If you look at this pitcher's 3 pitches, with his changeup being a 61, right? Why not, as a pitching coach, why would I not just go in and edit him and get rid of that pitch? As a pitching coach, I would say, hey, Jerry, don't throw that changeup, man. It sucks, right? Just go with your 2 best pitches. And so I don't understand the value of having a pitch that is unusable in this game. This is something I came up with just yesterday. I was talking to Dave from Not Your Status Quo about it yesterday. Why not just have me go in there and erase this pitch? It's a 61. What's it, you know, let's say hypothetically it improves, like every off season. There are some players who have pitches that improve or they learn a new pitch. Well, what's this pitch going to do? Go up to a 68? He's 26 years old. You know, like, this pitch is no longer valuable in his arsenal, and I think it should be removed. And why wouldn't I do, like, do you think that's something as a general manager, you know, that I should do? I don't know. I mean, why wouldn't you? Like, if you were a pitching coach, you would tell him, knock it off. Don't throw that pitch anymore. All right. Okay, I got the anger out of me now. Hey, look, Stephenson coming off a win. Went 6 innings against Kansas City, giving up a run on 6 hits, only walked 2. Struck out 5. So that was a good performance from him. Maybe we can get that out of him today. He's likely to be traded in a couple of days as well. Here's our defense. Once again, we have Sutherland at second. Robinson at right below league average. Everywhere else we're pretty solid. And Ernie FAZIO, who apparently is their utility guy, played second base yesterday. He'll lead it off today. Stephenson gets that sidearm curve. Inside, popping it up into shallow center field. 1 down. Next up is Rick Monday. Monday, 4 for 17 against Stephenson, and there's his first walk. Monday's got okay speed, above average speed. Could be going here. Champ Summers getting the everyday job now in right field over Hank Aaron, I guess. Great job, game. I mean, there's no way we can ever win a ball game. That was a pop-up. Stephenson called for it and did not catch it. And there's nothing we can do. We're going to play back for the double play. TENACE in the cleanup role. Stephenson strikes him out. That means Nate Colbert with the 18 home runs is going to hit a 3-run shot. I'm going to say it's going to be right about here is where it's going to land. Second deck in the Coliseum. 0-2 count. Oh, he struck him out. He was going for it. We get out of that jam. We go to the top of the second inning. Maybe there is a little hope today. We did not give up a run in the first inning for the first time in a long while. And now the momentum is switched as Robinson walks. I don't think Robinson has a good on-base percentage. .312. That's not something to be proud of. He is on base in front of Jesus ALOU, not having a good year now, but he does hit and run well. Stay out of the double play. He puts the ball in play to second. Robinson will advance. 1 out. And now we got the schlubs coming up. Aurelio Rodriguez hasn't hit in a while. Batting 190 versus lefties. We got him in there for defensive purposes, really. And Manny SANGUILLEN, who's been garbage lately, too. Ground ball to the 58-rated third baseman. Oh, he makes the play. What a surprise. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Tommie Reynolds is up, batting .307, 10 home runs. Wow, Stephenson has struck out 3 in a row. Trying to make his last start memorable. Here's Dick Green. He had the day off yesterday. And a base hit up the middle. First hit of the ball game. We're going to bring third base in as Larry BOWA could bunt here. I don't think he would with the pitcher up next. There's a ground ball to short. Can we turn to? No. We get the force at second. Gilliford batting .240. How many doubles does he have? He's got 3 doubles. That is a huge glitch in this game. First pitch swinging. Oh, BOWA steals second. That is his 21st stolen base. Fourth as a A's. He has not been caught yet since his trade. Now Gilliford's going to drive him in, and there's nothing we can do about it, right? Oh, Stephenson. He threw that changeup for a ball. I'm going to try to keep an eye on how many changeups Stephenson actually throws. We keep him off the board. We go to the top of the third. Here's Mark Belanger, barely existing. Ground ball to second. Jerry Stephenson gets a hold of it. Flares it out to left. And Tommie AGEE walks. Gilliford's walked two now. Well, we may as well steal on TENACE. He's got one of the worst arms in the American League. It's not a lefty, though. And he throws nothing but fastballs, but they're not in the, they're in the 80s. And he gets caught on a changeup. Wow. Look at that ratio. Bottom of the third. Here's Ernie FAZIO. Yeah, nice job, game. Walking the leadoff guy with the 92 speed. I bet you he has no problem stealing. Rick Monday. And the game is over. We'll pull the corners in, but they don't matter. We got caught stealing, and that was the momentum shift. Now we'll pull the infield in. Ground ball to Sutherland. Out number 2, and base hit. There was nothing we were going to do to prevent that run from scoring. Yep, and it's on now, man. It is on like Donkey Kong. And he gets hit by a pitch. And Ray Bull walks. There's another run. Pitcher hits a ground ball to third. And that's it. We're done. We'll just play this one out and get to the next game. Even Sutherland. I said a one-hit shutout, guys. No hits so far. This game blows. It is seriously the worst game on the market. It is unbelievable how shitty this game is. I mean, there's really no reason to play the game. There's FAZIO starting off that inning with a double. A hustle double. He'll tag up. We'll give him a run. 4-0. SANGUILLEN. Well, that was a 7 strikeout performance for Stephenson. And the reason, I mean, to be clear, the reason why the game does this, they make pitchers like Gilliford unhittable, it's because he's got an 8.17 ERA. Whatever has happened organically up to this point of playing a live game like we are right here, you know, that's all happened. But the game can't process a bad pitcher, right? It automatically has to right the wrongs of whatever. Like if we were playing a pitcher who had a 2.80 ERA, we would probably score 4 or 5 runs against him, But that's not how this game works, unfortunately. When a player has an 8 ERA or a 6 or a 4 ERA, the game will find a way to bring it back to the whatever median ERA average that players should have. So, I mean, that's how we know that we had no chance today. I mean, I didn't just spout that off the top of my head. Here's Ernie FAZIO having a career ball game. On the bright side, my Lions won yesterday. I really have a hard time being happy about it, only because I feel like eventually now they're up against San Francisco, and there's no way they could possibly beat San Francisco, But just making it to the playoffs was a win to me. I'm more than satisfied with what they've done this year. I can't wait to watch that game, but I'll be so nervous. I don't think I'll even be able to enjoy it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just go. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I said a one-hit shutout. It's going to be a couple of hits, they might actually give us, a junk run or something. I mean, that's what they got to do. Gelnar's gone to 3 balls on all these batters this inning. The pitcher's going to clear the bases. Great job, game. I mean, really. All right. SANGUILLEN. The worst hitter on the team gets a hit. Well, we'll get Joe Pepitone a chance. And he hits into a double play. Ramon. Okay. Down to the final 3 outs. I mean, has there been an easier call than my call of a 1-6 pitcher with an 8.17 ERA throwing a shutout? Maybe not a 1-hit shutout, a 4-hit shutout. But man, it was so obvious. That's how bad this game is. A's win 7-0. We got game 3 tomorrow and then the All-Star game. Let's take a look here at the standings. That's 5 losses in a row. Baltimore's somehow 2 games up on the Yankees. We're coming along at the right time for Oakland as well. I mean, we won the division last year, right? And that's because all of our teams in this division suck. And the game, as an expansion team, the game gave us players with good ratings that we could trade to get better players. You know, we did a good job of managing last year. That's all gone. We've got nothing to work with. And that's why we're failing so miserably this year. All these teams are so bad in our division. Okay, let's take a look at the National League. The Mets are 3 up on St. Louis. Dodgers are 4 up on, on Houston. Headline news, Brainiac baseball, did we? Okay. Transactions, any trades? Nope. Oscar Zamora, torn rotator cuff. This guy wasn't even in the majors until 1974. That's his 1975 hat there with the airbrushed Cubs logo. I love those cards. Okay, so yeah, all of these career stats are all long before he was ever in the major leagues. Oh, boy. All right. Let's pull up this box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's see here. I mean, there's no player of the game today, right? I mean, how could there be? Everything we did, everything we did didn't work. We tried to go for a double. We got thrown out. Tried to steal a base. Got thrown out. Joe Pepitone, pinch hit, ground into double play. Pitcher committed an error. I mean, we were never going to win this game. It was all 100% Paul Gilliford and his shutout. Is that his first career shutout? Yes, of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. Jerry Stephenson takes a loss in his last start as a Pilots pitcher. He'll be in somebody's double A in a couple of days. Sorry. That'll do it. We're going to come back tomorrow. Play that final game before the All-Star break. Until then, everyone, have a great day.